Enjoy the rest of the show. Tomo, floor is yours.
Is it though? Because right now I need to find out if I need to be aggressive or go all in or be selectively aggressive. So we're gonna selectively talk about this next team because, like I said, the NFC East is turned up in so many ways outside of the Giants. But Michael Parsons has been on Twitter and he's like, "Hey man, every time somebody signed a deal, he turned into somebody new." And just like that, he'd be like, "When I'm gonna get my money though?" So we're not gonna say too much. The Cowboys right now are on a Parsons pursuit because they're trying to selectively fill slots in every single void that Jerry Jones doesn't want to fill. And we could talk about some of the players that they signed back. We're gonna talk about some of the players that they actually signed, and we're gonna talk about some of the players that left. But just like 2015, the Cowboys weren't very active on the first day of free agency. Remember Greg Hardy? Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy Joe for looking out on that one. But the Cowboys' departures right now. They let Zach Martin retire. What you got over there?
The
What you
Ravens have signed DeAndre Hopkins for 1 year.
Something they should
What?
have did last year. Something they should have did last year. But that's okay. We a year later, but that's fine.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, see, look, we on air. I'm
Hey.
gonna let you post that in the chat, man, because
Okay, okay, I
that's
can do that.
something
Yeah,
that
okay.
that's something that Carl been
I'm gonna
looking for
save
a
that one for
long time,
tomorrow's
man.
show on FFC.
There you go, live on air, and this is why y'all need to be a part of those Instagram chats as well, because you're gonna wait about 5 more minutes and hear it on ESPN later on. But Cowboys let Zach Martin retire. They let Jordan Lewis walk to go to the Jaguars. Offensive tackle Chume Adoga went to the Jaguars. Chauncey Golston, he went to the Giants. I don't know what's up with our pass rushers and going to our rivals, but that's another story for another day. Meanwhile, they signed Solomon Thomas from the Jets for 2 years. They got offensive lineman Rob Jones. They went and got Javonte Williams, and they recently just signed Peyton Turner. So those are some signature signings as far as free agents. Retained the players that they retained. Now this is when Jerry told y'all he going all in on our guys. So we got Osa Diggy. He came back. Cavante
Okay.
Turpin signed today. Marquise Bell, long snapper. That was the first person that signed. They were like, "Hey, look what we did. We got a long snapper." Trent said, C.J. Goodwin. I was gonna say Godwin. Goodwin is back. Tyrus Wheat, Brock Hoffman, Marquise Bell, and Wanye Thomas. Those are a few of the names that the Cowboys actually retained. Now I know you all want me to come on here and tell you how I feel about this free agency, but if you're a Cowboy fan, like I said, 2015, since 2015, we already know what the deal is. We ain't signing no big names. Selectively aggressive, meaning like you want to go get some McDonald's, but do you got McDonald's money? If you got McDonald's money, we got spaghetti at home, and that's what we gonna eat. We gonna eat some of them canned soups, some sardines. If you know about sardines, we can get some spam. You like a little bit of spam, but you can fry it. So there's a lot of things you can do with spam. A little bit of you can do some things with bologna as well. So that's what the Cowboys is doing. They about to give us a wish sandwich. If you know about bruh, man, because you're gonna wish you signed DeAndre Hopkins. You're gonna wish they went out and got Cooper Cup. You're gonna wish that they went and got an actual running back that was on one of those big names. But they just gonna put together a collective group of guys who were probably coming off of injuries, but they were first round picks maybe 6 years ago, and they like maybe they can get something back. But just like that lemon that sit out front of your granddaddy house, they've been working on it all year. It might start up, and if it crank, it's gonna get you to the store. Might not get you back home, but it's gonna get you to the store. And that's what the Cowboy free agency looks like.
And before you go, Coach, I want to ask you a question, Tomo.
What?
About your Cowboys. Stephen Jones last year, this is what he
$6
said.
million dollars.
Huh?
They signed him for $6 million.
I guess he felt like I ain't winning no ring with my own. Let me go with Lamar and try to help my man out.
Cowboys really don't spend money. Go ahead, man. That just made me mad.
So
Because I ain't nothing. Cowboys could have paid that.
Exactly.
exactly. That's how much I gave Greg Hardy. I mean, Randy, what's his name? Greg Hardy. What's his name? Greg Hardy, right? Hardy.
Yeah.
Yeah, gave him 6 mil.
Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. Go ahead, Joe.
All right. This is what Stephen Jones said. He said, we're going to, like you said, we're going to be selectively aggressive out here. Obviously, our goals historically have been to try to fill as many of your musts and needs before the draft. Before the draft. We didn't get that totally accomplished last year. But certainly that's always the goal. Meaning, when he said, I was like, you know what? They didn't do it last year, so maybe this year they'll do it. Restructure Dak's contract, restructure CeeDee Lamb's contract. Got 50 mil sitting right there. So what's going on? Is he trying to pay Micah? Is he waiting to pay Micah at the right time? Talk to me, John.
If he actually signed Micah, that adds to the cap if he does it right now. So that technically would help them with more money on the cap. But again, they're playing this waiting game and playing that waiting game. You got two big names that already landed. What Myles Garrett say? I want to trade. I don't even want to talk to nobody from the Browns front office until you all trade me. And they said, well, we got 40 mil. He said, I was just joking. I'll take 40. I'll take 40 mil. I ain't gonna turn down $40 million.
Sell out.
And then you turn around and let Max Crosby, who was on the trade block, say, you know what? I really don't want to leave Vegas. Now he get 35.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta bring Coach back up his reaction prices right now.
Say, no tear today, baby.
Woo. So with that being said, they keep waiting and the price keeps going up, and they probably banking on, because Micah said, I don't want to be the highest paid. But when the price go up to 40,
you ain't
I'm
gonna
just saying. And then everybody keeps talking about that quote where Micah said he don't want to be the highest paid, but he said, I don't want to be the highest paid unless you're going out to give me more help. Myles Garrett was that help that he was talking about. He just signed for 40. I know you're not about to go give me no help because I just watched you did what you did for these first 2 days. Give me my 45, and I see y'all in the off season.
Dang. Go ahead, Coach.
Look here. You know who keep that money on the top? Jerry. Okay. The Cowboys out here doing cowboy things. They, of all the running backs that were sitting out there, you got Javonte Williams. Now, I was a Javonte Williams fan when he was a rookie, and I saw his amazing numbers on the side of Melvin Gordon, because they put up the exact same numbers each week. They literally both had 100 yards each week. Like, it was crazy. One leaves, one stays, he gets hurt. All right, we got to wait. He comes back that next year, it looks like complete booty. Just can't run through a hole, can't get outside, dropping balls in the passing lanes. It was just like, okay, Javonte, we get it. You're not good. You had an okay season last year because you actually had a quarterback, which I'm like, you should have been better with this quarterback. I mean, you all know I will cut Cortland Sutton down the minute I can. I didn't open my mouth all season about Buddy. Not all season, because somehow he loves his quarterback, and he just Cortland Sutton had a great season. I don't think I've ever said that in his entire career playing football. So if he can have a great season, why is yours subpar? Now you go to the Cowboys for like no money, right? So you're telling me for no money at all, you're gonna run through that number one defensive line in Philly? For with with no money at all, you're gonna run through that Washington line? Nah. You might get through the Giants, but I don't know. I got to see what they do, see what they put together. Their defensive line ain't that bad. So what I'm saying is, it's like, Javonte Williams, what you going to the Cowboys to do? Just play football? You just want to make sure you on somebody's team, and that's who you went to? There were so many other. You didn't want to be a backup. I get it. So you went to the Cowboys to be a starting running back. Well, you about to look about as bad as Trash Can See. I don't know what to tell you, because you're not big and you definitely ain't strong. And that division is it's like everybody has a defensive line. The Cowboys have a defensive line. Like, everybody has a defensive line in this division. You ain't running through neither one of them. You're not. So that signing for me was lame. It was lame. Like, you have no answers outside of CeeDee Lamb. You have nothing. And you think Javonte Williams is supposed to complement what? You're gonna put all your eggs in the basket in the draft? Well, that's not gonna happen. You wait. I don't know what you wait on, Jerry. You cheat. You the GM, you the owner, and you are the coach, and you still cheat. I don't get it. You pay yourself and you still being cheap. I don't understand the motives of the cowboy. He's so fixated on their penises. Like I don't get it. Like I don't understand what these cowboys out here doing, bro. Like this is I don't know what the measurement is here. Like it's it's bad over here, bro. It's bad in Dallas. Like they're okay. Your quarterback has deficiencies that have not been answered. Your offensive line just took a drastic hit. At best, you win 7-9 games. At best. That's just depending on your schedule. That's depending on if that defense can carry this team. But then you got Michael Parsons in Twitter just because Washington signed a left tackle, one of the best left tackles in the NFL, by the way. And his exact phrase was, "What the F?" Yeah. You know what that phrase meant? I got to go up against this twice now? Yeah, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm so
sorry.
You want mute.
YouTube probably said, you know what? Oh yeah, you mute on StreamYard. There you go.
All right. My coach fixing that. Go ahead, Joe.
Are we good now?
Yeah.
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
All right, man. Jerry Jones and the Joneses, they are running this like a mom and pop store. You know that corner store in your neighborhood when it's owned by the family? And they never really change nothing? It's the same thing all the time. They never like go with the new trends or nothing. It's just the same old recipe, same old thing every day. When you got a franchise, you're willing to adapt to the times. You are. You willing to do that. You willing to adjust and adapt. Jerry Jones not doing that. And when you ran like a mom and pop store, it's a bad thing because you're not going to fire yourself. So that's the problem right there. Now, my only issue with the Cowboys, I don't have a big issue with the Cowboys not signing nobody as like a marquee name. What I said, they made some signings, but my mindset is like they freed up the cap space to sign Michael Parsons. But then my only issue is why isn't Michael Parsons signed yet? Especially
they're waiting till after training camp for the new money so they can pay out of that new money.
No, this what they waiting for. This what they waiting for because we just saw Max Crosby get paid $36 million. Woo! $36 million a year.
Wait till we talk about that.
And then Myles Garrett gets $4 million more a year, $40 million. So it's just gonna keep rising up, just like CD. And then what Jerry's waiting for is when all this frenzy start die down, when there's no news going on for real. Boom! Like this time, and that's how you know headlines Cowboys.
Yeah, just so the Cowboys can be in the headlines.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like he did Dak.
That is a very Jerry.
Like he did Dak, like he did CD. I mean, that's what he does. So that's my only issue with the Cowboys. But I understand if they don't pay Micah this year, then I'm lost. I'm like, what are you doing?
Wake up. Wake up.
That's what they need to do. Wake up. Wake up. Meanwhile, another franchise found a way to wake up